Hi there, it's Laura Wilson, and here's today's Word on Health. So today's Word on Health is calories. And calories are an important thing to do with eating. Obviously, there's calories in food. Calories are what give you energy. And I would encourage you to count your calories. Now, there's a lot of people who say don't count calories, you don't need to, you become obsessive, or it kind of has connotations that you're on a diet, and maybe you're not on a diet. You shouldn't be on a diet. You should be on a healthy eating long-term program, long-term eating regime. But here's the thing. If you go from eating the kind of standard Western diet, standard American diet of a very dense calorie foods, things like cakes and chocolate and crisps, fried foods, fatty foods, meat and dairy foods, then they're, as I just said, very dense in calories. And if you switch to a healthier diet of fruits and vegetables, grains, root vegetables, that type of thing, then typically you're going to be eating more but with less calories. So there's a number of dangers here. You may not be eating enough, and if you don't eat enough, so say before on a standard Western diet you were eating 3,000 calories and you're putting on weight, and you want to reverse that, you want to start losing some weight. So as an example, say someone my size, a small woman, say you're inactive. I'm relatively active, but if you're inactive, then you want to be eating around about 2,000 calories to maintain your weight. So if you want to lose a bit of weight, you want to take off about 300 calories a day. Not much more than that, maybe 500 at the most. If you go more than that, it's going to be too much for your body, and you end up going into starvation mode, and then you're going to restrict too much and then binge, and you go into that whole yo-yo dieting cycle. So you want to reduce your calories from your base level of maintaining your weight by about 300 to 500 calories per day, which means that you want to be around about, say, 1,700 calories from, say, 3,000. Now, this is just an example. You may want to just, it may not be anywhere near those figures, but we're using this as an example. So what it means is you could be eating the same kind of volume of food that you were eating before for 3,000 calories, but it may only be 1,200 calories, because in, say, 5 bananas, 3 oranges, 2 apples, there's like 800, 900 calories. And you might think, whoa, that's so much food. And that might be all you eat in the day, or adding some vegetables, or you might have just a big plate of kind of steamed rice with a little bit of sauce. But because it's low fat and lower calories per surface area, if you like, per volume of food, then you might end up eating too little, is what I'm trying to say. So obviously in an apple, there's less calories than in a bar of chocolate, but so there's probably about the same amount of calories in one apple as in 2 small squares of chocolate. So the small squares of chocolate take you 10 seconds to eat, an apple will take a few minutes. So the fact that when you go to a healthier diet, it takes you longer to eat the foods because they're usually more fibrous, more full of water, you have to chew them longer. Fruits take a little while to eat, whereas chocolate and crisps you just shove in your mouth typically. So you want to count your calories to make sure you're eating enough, and because a lot of people, especially when they go vegan and on a high fruit, high vegetable diet, they don't eat enough. This is the number one classic mistake. They don't carb up, they don't eat enough, and then they end up falling off the wagon, saying it's too difficult, it's too restrictive, and then going back to what they're doing before. So don't go back to what you're doing before, just eat more of the good stuff. So that's why I would encourage you to count your calories. I count my calories every single day. I have done for years. Maybe I'm a bit pedantic about this, but I want to know the results I'm getting, and with all the exercise I do. I mean, today, for example, I won't be doing much exercise and won't be doing any. I'm aching from the gym yesterday. But other days I will run, I can run as much as 30 miles, in which case, obviously, I need to eat a lot more food to maintain my weight, or if I want to lose a bit of weight, I need to know what I'm doing. So it's the same as managing your finances. If you don't monitor and manage your money, you'll end up spending too much, not saving, and you can turn around in a year's time and go, how did we get in so much debt? Because you weren't on top of it. Same with your calories. So this is an example of my little calorie sheet for the day. I just write down what I'm eating and then the calories by the side totted up. And as you can see, It adds up to 2,000 calories today, so I'm looking to maintain my weight. I'm not doing any exercise today. And just an example of what I eat in a day. So I'm eating a selection of fruits, 4 oranges, 2 pears, 2 apples, 2 kiwis, a tub of blueberries. I'm having a 3 banana and 1 persimmon and lettuce smoothie, green smoothie. I'm having a bowl of onion and mustard soup that I made last night, really nice. I'm having 3 linseed crackers. I'm having a big bag of raw vegetables with carrots, kale, broccoli, peppers, cucumber and celery. I'm having some freshly juiced beetroot juice, and I'm having half a litre of fresh coconut water. So that's it, 2,000 calories. So give it a go, monitor your calories and be on top of what you're doing. Remember that if you want to lose a pound in weight, a pound in fat, not in water weight or anything else, that's a deficit of 3,500 calories. So if you restrict or make your baseline level to maintain your weight, if you take off 500 calories a day, you're going to lose a pound a week, which is healthy. Any more than that is going to be too much and your body will go into starvation mode. Okay, in my experience, I've been doing this 15 years. I've been advising people, I've been experimenting with my own diet. If you go under 500 calories a day, you're likely to fall off the wagon. 500 calories is doable over the long term, so that's how you can end up losing a stone in, months and months and keeping it off. Okay, so that's today's word on health about calories. I look forward to speaking to you in the next video. Also, leave a comment below. Let me know, do you monitor your calories? Do you think this is beneficial? If you don't monitor your calories, why not? Do you have success without monitoring your calories? Let me know your thoughts. Okay, and if you haven't already got my free recipe book from alkalinediethealthtips.com, then go there, grab your free recipe book to help you get more healthy. And I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye bye.